Minister of Energy and Energy Industry Stuart Young led the report by the Commission of Enquiry, which was chaired by King's Counsel Jerome Lynch in the House of Representatives. He was responding to an urgent question from opposition MP Rodney Charles. Mr. Charles asked the minister to provide an update on the status of the report.
The report went before the Cabinet of Trinidad and Tobago, who took a collective decision to send the report to the Director of Public Prosecutions for him to look at and to advise on future action, if any, that should be taken. Constitutionally and during the course of the conduct of his normal business, if he sees it fit to engage the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service or any other investigative arm, he will do so.
Page 32 of the report states there is not a strong enough case to recommend the prosecution of any one individual. However, the law permits a corporation to be charged with manslaughter. It went on to state that the commissioners are minded to recommend to the DPP that on the evidence they find that there are sufficient grounds to conclude that Paria's negligence could be characterized as gross negligence and consequently criminal. They recommend that the Director of Public Prosecutions consider charging Paria Fuel Trading Company with what is commonly known as corporate manslaughter. As it pertains to the duty of care to rescue and by rescuers as seen in the report, the commissioners said Paria as well as LMCS created the danger which results in the divers being sucked into the pipeline during the clearing of the pipeline. The report stated that Paria made little or no attempt to rescue in that they failed to manage and coordinate the resources that were available. In the offences under the OSH Act, the report concluded that there is evidence to justify the prosecution of Paria's operations manager Colin Piper and LMCS managing director Kazim Ali Sr. individually as employers for a number of offences under the OSH Act. The report also indicated that the hazard was overlooked by both LMCS and Paria and added that the latent Delta P hazard existed at the onset of the works within the habitat and became active when the divers were attempting to remove the primary seal or inflatable plug from within the riser. When it comes to the treatment of the families, it is the view of the Commission that the families were treated insensitively and uncivilized. It said the failure to keep them informed, especially in the first 12 to 24 hours, was shocking, as was their failure to look after them. The Commission stated that the families should have been provided with comfortable accommodations as they awaited information. The full 380-page report is available online at coe2022.com. The Commission of Enquiry was established following the tragedy that occurred at the facility of the Paria Fuel Trading Company Limited in Pointe-a-Pierre in February 2022. Divers Rishi Nagasa, Kazim Ali Jr., Faisal Kurban, Yusuf Henry, and Christopher Boudram were sucked into a 30-inch underwater pipeline belonging to Paria Fuel Trading Company Limited. At the time, they were doing maintenance work on the pipeline. The lone survivor is Mr. Boudram. Mahalia Joseph Wharton, TTT News.